The traditional headquarters of Ekpeye, Ekpeye, Bede, Ochema Checkbam, Opelacom, National, Oya, Okakunuwe, Akakom Kale, Obrompe, Obrocom National, Oya Kariga, they will do it a lot of it. Akakom Shileka, Bakapam, many Oblak Pop, Monokakuja, Moya Ibele, Bakapam, many Shileka, Ibele, Obrompe, Check my mouth, check. Nishuka. No mojono, no papa like back at the I can bomb million you, my minimum like that. Oil and gas, whatever I got to do. Jacob was a bomb like back of the other. Have you done? I'll come and I like my second to the Then Soko. I just want to be. Open like back, he have a back at the bell of the year like I'm so. When you lay it, will you quit? Will I valley? Let's have valley. Oh, my woman, I back at bomb. I'm leaving. No one for the I can find many oil and gas. I'll go and buy a lot of money. Everyone never believe the bell. I never got over there. Two men. You should be a Kashi. You should be lazy. You should not know. Lekashi lazy. So that man left my bamboo. What would you get there? I can make bomb. No one can have a baby dog. I don't want to tell me yellow. I don't want to tell my leg baby. What a community politician for you. I just want to have a baby. You'll be able to buy a lot. What a bomb. When you're watching, you should be talking about it. Let me get a bravo. Back up in the children for the spell. The two men. My name will make a name. Back up on Mojo with the local Wakala Valley. Local you quit. That's a shame, man.
In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Merciful Father, we want to glorify you and celebrate you for a time like this. You have done so much. The uncomparable God. What you have done in our life can never be compared with anything. And so we commit this ceremony into your mighty hand. We ask you, God, take us soul and perfect control. Take glory of our Father as you start with us and end with us. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Start by situating this occasion within the Akalaka under the populations, which comprises Ekpeye, Oba, and Ekpeye. That is to say that I am part of this community and I feel committed to anything that concerns this community. I want to say that the Akalaka Union is capable of becoming a country. That Akalaka Union has all that it takes in terms of natural resources, human capacity, population, vibrant youth to become a country. I'm saying so because I have over the years followed up with research and development in this area. I have also followed up in specific and special oil-related research and development. And I can tell you authoritatively that this region is the gateway to Nigeria's oil and gas business, without which there is no Nigeria. What is keeping Nigeria is oil and gas. And I'm saying that oil and gas cannot move for exports without passing through Ekpeye land. I'm saying it from the fact that I was a member of a team that did environmental impact assessments for Baran-Mubie pipeline and gas project. That project connected Ejo, Ekpeye, and Ekpeye with respect to gas that was used or that is still being used to generate burning energy. The point is that without Ekpeye, there is no burning oil exports, oil and gas business. All that great claim we are hearing burning with respect to export of what? Gas that is giving Nigeria too much money that they are misusing. That project at Bonny cannot succeed without what is in the Ekpeye land. If you don't know it today, that it should be the name of Ekpeye that should be reigning, but nobody hears the name of Ekpeye as the starting point or the engine room of Nigeria's oil and gas project. You can take it to any record. You will prove that Ekpeye should be part of the central committees or communities to be considered whenever oil and gas business is being discussed. To make it even clearer, as we speak today, the Global General Manager of Total has disclosed that Ubeta gas field is the largest gas reserve in OML 58. OML 58 includes Oba. The project is located at Obi. Ekpeye, the project is located at Eulogies. And they have decided to invest $550 million to develop Ubeta gas plants. So you can see, for so many years, they built Obite gas plant and they built Eulogies gas plant. This is the time they have decided to tap oil and gas in Ekpeye land that is located in Ubeta and Ugie. The whole of that Ubeta Ugie field is where they are planning to develop. I should believe that every Ekpeye well-informed person should be interested to know what is happening with respect to Ubeta gas plant field development project. I've told you that Total has agreed for the first payment to release $550 million for that project. And the question is, what is Ekpeye going to get from it? Are we speaking? Yes. What is Ekpeye going to get out of it? It is on record that since 1964, Ubie or Ubeta has been producing oil and gas since 1964. I have been involved in a United Nations research on population and poverty that included Ekpeye land. I said it the last time that we had to stay at some royal hotel for close to 1 month, going from village to village, talking to people. My team was hosted by Chief Robinson, and Chief Ezebadege also hosted us. We were privileged to talk to some Ezemolas, though I may not recognize some people now. The outcome of that research showed that Ekpeye people are suffering. They are suffering from what we call paradox of plenty. Paradox of plenty is a concept. It means people who are blessed, instead of that they are blessing, instead of what they have to be used to take care of the people and develop them, they are suffering. That wealth they have has become a curse. And I want to say it to say that all the wrong things that has been happening in Ekpeye land with respect to autism is a result of the developmental neglect of the Ekpeye society. It is not that the Ekpeye people are wicked or they are dangerous or that the youths cannot be redeemed. It is because the wealth of Ekpeye has been stolen long time ago. And if care is not taken, from what I'm seeing, it would look like that pattern will continue until or unless some of us get up and face the situation, get up to challenge the situation. It should be something that should worry Ekpeye people. No Ekpeye person should sleep with 2 eyes closed when what you have is being used to develop other tribes. Who can I make out? Yeah. Let me talk to Ekpeye with due respect and all the Ezemolas seated here. Your contemporaries in Abuja, community heads in Abuja, as soon as Wike became minister, Wike recognized the importance of communities and the functions that community heads perform in bringing security, stability, peace in the community, in the society. He decided to buy jeeps for all the community heads. Didn't you hear it?
And none of those communities have any resource that is closest like 1% to what is in all your communities. So why can't all the Ezebulas and why can't the Ekpeye in council begin to demand for what is due to Ekpeye people with respect to, especially this one that is us, the development of Ubeta gas plants and associated oil activities. That is why we are here. Chairman, is that why we are here?
Yes.
Ekpeye people, is that why we are here?
Yes.
If that is so, all of us has a responsibility. And that responsibility is to support the movement that is already on ground, piloting the process of making the world, not just Nigeria, but even at that point, making the presidency and the president of this country to recognize the crime of the Ekpeye people. And that is why you have The meaning is that the battle is drawn, no going back until if Ekpeye were to be a small oil-bearing community in Europe, everywhere will be glittering. The streets will be paved with gold. That thing that is in the Bible is capable of happening here. A city paved with gold and all that. But instead, over the years, what we have seen is that not only did they neglect human beings, they destroy the environment, they set up confusion amongst our people. So as we are fighting, hating, killing ourselves, the oil is going out. Every day, oil is drilled. Every day, oil is exported. But unfortunately, you and I do not know how much is being produced from Ekpeye land. From the geological reports, Ekpeye is floating on oil and gas. Hello? I am saying that from scientific geological evidence, the oil and gas that is in Ekpeye land in ONL 58 is like the whole Ekpeye community is floating on oil and gas. The technology of drilling only emphasized that they cannot drill everywhere. They have to centralize the drilling. So while they are drilling at Ubeta, they will be taking oil from all because it is something on the ground. So let no community feel that they are superior to the other community when it comes to drilling oil and gas. The impact is the same. It's just that the location may be more risky, but the oil that is coming out may be far than the immediate spot where the drilling is taking place. I'm trying to say so to make us understand that we should not quarrel. The communities should not quarrel. Ekpeye nation should not quarrel. This is what has happened in other places. People are claiming it's my own. People are claiming we are what's impacted. People are saying owners must pay. It is not a surface land matter. It is a geological matter. Deep down. As nature gives to the people. So, with respect to this immediate projects that both federal government is interested, because if they don't develop these two better gas fields, this gas plant they want to build now, if they don't develop it, there will be no supply of gas to the reversible stream of Bonny LNG. And federal government is like waiting. The government of Nigeria is broke. They are waiting for the export of oil and gas that will be used to get more foreign exchange so that they can run Nigeria. So the federal government is interested, the presidency is interested, the minister is interested. They all know the importance of this Ubeta gas plant. It's a gas plant, but you know you cannot drill gas or export gas without having oil. Oil and gas go together. So it means that as they are developing Ubeta gas plant, more crude oil is also going to follow. All of that will pass through pipeline that takes these things to Bonny, where they are exported as either crude oil or as what? Gas. Europe is already waiting to buy gas from Nigeria. You know, because of the Russia-Ukraine war, a lot of exploration and export activities has been disrupted. So they are looking up to Nigeria to supply gas to Europe. That means to supply Ekpeye gas to be in Europe. Meanwhile, we don't even have gas to use in our houses among Ekpeye people. And make out. Yeah. So, what does that imply? Let me give you another angle. That angle is the angle of a federal government initiative on pipeline surveillance. Oil, gas, electricity, all energy facilities are the things that run a country. So every country, America, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and everywhere, except maybe in lazy African countries where we have lazy leaders. One of the first points of security is the security of energy facilities. That also specifically means the security of oil and gas facilities. From the wellhead to the plants, to the refineries, and to the pipelines that link this and pipe the oil, there is the need for every country that is producing oil and gas to pay special attention to the security of pipelines. Are we making sense? Yes. Because any infringement, any disruption of the pipeline, which is it's like our blood, our veins, the arteries that carry blood over our body, all over our body. If you puncture it, you are putting the economy under threat, and that means you are putting the government and the society under economic and national security risk. Therefore, reasonable countries pay special attention to security of pipeline facilities, the security of oil drilling facilities, the security of even ships that carry oil. Because, for example, especially in the case of Nigeria, where we depend on oil and gas, I can tell you that 90, a little bit up to 95% of the revenue, both foreign exchange and budget money that they spend in this country, comes from oil and gas. But over the years, how has Nigeria addressed the issue of pipeline security? Pipeline has always been secured in Nigeria, but what most people and what even everybody don't know is about who are the people that are getting the contract to protect the pipeline. We are located in OML 58. Hello? We are in OML 58, oil mining lease number 58 in Nigeria, which I have just told you that it is the largest, it contains one of the largest gas reserves, particularly as located. They have done survey to say that who better is boasting the largest gas reserve in OML 58. So that should make every Ekpeye person to begin to demand for their own rights. It is your right to demand, even if they give, I'm trying to do some calculation, if they give Ekpeye society, Ekpeye nation, only 5% of the revenue in dollar that will come out from that region. Ekpeye, you and me and everybody, our life will change. Our environment will change. We will have electricity. We will have water. There is something called IGWE. IGWE means integrated gas, water, and electricity. Because gas goes with water. As you are drilling gas, you are drilling oil, that same technology can drill water, and the whole of that will supply electricity. So it means that everybody will have water, every community will have water, everybody will have electricity, if only it is properly planned. But let me go back to what I was saying earlier. I'm saying that government of this country, federal government, has been spending millions and millions of money on pipeline security without us knowing who are the people who have been doing it long ago. There is no Ekpeye, nobody from Akalaka Union is having operating license for in OML 58. The owner of OML, the people holding the lease, are not even from the Niger Delta. The people holding the lease to operate OML 58 are not even from Niger Delta. Talk less of Ekpeye or Akalaka people. The only man from Niger Delta who managed to get small license is Chief Eulogies. And how did he get it? He got it when he was chairman of PINL. And so the people that be at that time used him as a front to also get access to the mining leases. Otherwise, somebody from far Maiduguri, known as Alhaji Neideribe, has a mining lease. Is holding the certificate. General Theophilus Danjuma is having certificate to control oil leases in the Niger Delta. Obasanjo has. All the military, great military generals, all of them have. But we don't have. Even people who are generals from the Niger Delta didn't get. Hello? Hi. Until some people, youths from the Niger Delta, got angry and began to stage protests and struggles against the negligence, environmental destruction, unemployment, poverty in the Niger Delta, that they began to break pipes. That is when federal government started giving 2013 contracts. Such contracts are held by people like Okolo. Such contracts are held by people like Asari Okolo. But what did they do with it? It became an enjoy affair. It became an enjoy business. Hello, governance and security. That is why Eulogies is a grassroots movement. It's a grassroots economic emancipation movement to bring our people to be recognized and to bring our people to get little court. You know what I mean by court? Let them just give us small so that we too can participate in the huge business of what? Pipeline security surveillance. A few years ago, maybe like about 10 years ago or 5 years ago, it became a problem to federal government of Nigeria on what should be done to ensure that pipeline security or the security of pipelines and oil and gas projects facilities should be protected. The managing director, the managing director of the NGC, decided that Nigeria should go and study the way Saudi Arabia does their own. In Saudi Arabia, the national oil company is called Aramco. So they decided to go and study the model, the surveillance and security model that is being used in Saudi Arabia. And we agreed that we will apply it to the Nigerian and the Nigerian. But that study and the approach that would have benefited the people of the Niger Delta is based on community-based security surveillance. And because it will benefit the people of the Niger Delta, the people of oil-producing communities, that project was not made open. That strategy was not made open. And so today, we don't know which model of oil security, oil pipeline facility surveillance. We don't know what it is. So, the space is still troublesome for us to properly articulate the model that will be used to engage community gas plants. They have finished, they have written their reports, they have submitted, but a lot of us do not know what is found and what is recommended. Hello, but I can tell you authoritatively, having interacted with that EIA project, EIA report, that report is a total insult to the people of Kenya. I repeat, that report completely neglected critical areas where the Ekpeye people will benefit. That report snubbed, insulted the position of that report, did not take into consideration the federal government policy on local content. The local content policy gave concessions to communities on employment, a certain level of employment environment must be given to the people from the communities. A certain level of contracts was go to community. That report violated that policy of federal government. It means that if Ekpeye people allow that project, that PIA report to be approved, it means that we have betrayed ourselves and we have betrayed the future generation. Even in their report, they indicted themselves by putting in that report that some Ekpeye people that we are interviewed, maybe around Kubeta and so, said that total Nigeria, that country, cannot be trusted to implement any project that will develop the people of the Ekpeye community. If that is their finding, if their finding is saying that total that has been in Ekpeye for years cannot be trusted to implement project that will develop Ekpeye people, then why should total be trusted to handle that project? Yes, they have all the money to invest and so on, but the Ekpeye community, the Ekpeye nation have a right to say, this is what we want. Let our interests, security, employment, development, infrastructure, growth should be factored in that report. Otherwise, we will be floating while our resources are going. And that means more poverty, more destruction of the environment, and more violent conflict will erupt in the land. Therefore, I want to urge us all to use this opportunity. The window is open, is 1 year closed. But if you people play with it, you may be in Ekpeye land, you may be in your communities, without knowing that the contract for the construction of the Kubeta gas plant, as contained in that PIA report, has been approved, signed. So we will be floating, we will be just roaming in our communities without knowing the destruction that is coming. But it's not all about destruction, it's about opportunities for development. Such opportunities are there if only Ekpeye people present a common front to demand for what is important. I think that is why I want to say that all of us should sign up to Eulogies. This is the time of cooking. Eulogies is just sensitizing people, mobilizing people, getting ideas. They have tapped my own ideas too much without paying me. Chairman Alain, if I say make you pay me, but I'm doing it to encourage him as my student, as my friend, and as my own patriotism to Akalaka Union. See the cheating the people have passed through since 1964. If you see the amount of money, the amount of destruction, you will marvel. I like Asane.com, one of those people who have benefited from this problem and this struggle. He once said that he was talking to the agitations and all the destructions. He said that we have done more damage to the environment and to the communities than Shell. For 50 years, Shell has been operated, but that the damage we caused because of greed, because of mismanagement of native opportunities of pipeline surveillance, the destruction of phosphate pipes and stealing oil, that the environment, the danger, the destruction it has caused to the environment and to our is worse than what Shell has done. If we know that, the best thing is to be properly organized, our societies. We say we are going to benefit without destruction. We are not going to be part of the destruction of our community, but we will do everything possible to protect oil facilities, protect the environment, but make sure that whatever money and whatever opportunities for employment, for development, for provision of amenities, that we will get it at a very, very maximum level, maximum quality. That is what I have seen in the agenda of EOG. I want to appeal to everybody that nobody should sabotage EOG. EOG is not about cheating. EOG is not about cheating, but EOG is properly coordinated and cheating. Let us support it as an Ekpeye vision. Let us support it as an Ekpeye project. In Ekpeye, we used to say, in those days when they do thatch house, and we say, we will first of all prepare the roof before it is carried on. So this is the time for preparation. This is the time for preparing both the foundation. But surely, I tell you, the time will come when the harvest is ripe. When that harvest is ripe, it will reach everybody, directly or indirectly. If a general hospital is built by Total to service Ekpeye people, will everybody not benefit? If the city, you people sometimes we forget history. Ahuda division, what used to be Ahuda division, what used to be Ahuda county council, what used to be Ahuda province, was there before Port Harcourt. After Owerri province is Ahuda province in the colonial arrangement. For today, our Ahuda was relegated to the country. But the prospect is there that if we tap into this development of new better gas plants, that Ahuda or Ekpeye people will change. We see the change. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, especially the chairman knows this message very, very well. Ekpeye knows this project very, very well. I believe that if all the Ezewuman also sign to support this project, to support this agenda, to support EOG, ESCO, to continue to lead us, I can tell you that what is awaiting Ekpeye people is high-level development. It's not, this is development that touches the poor. This is the development that brings out everybody. I don't know if you have made a comparison between the urban people, in Total, the management of Total that comes from urban, the scholarship, both foreign scholarships, both local scholarship in university and so on, that has gone, Total has spent in Ekpeye land. I don't think up to half of it has reached urban people. That is why I'm not trying to incite anything. In that their report, out of 8 communities that are included in that report, where they collected, where they did their research, 3 of those communities are from urban, which means Ekpeye communities were removed and replaced with urban. Is that fair? No. In fact, if it is possible, let every Ekpeye community be covered in that research, and not to the little 8 communities they cover. 3 came from urban. When they were doing ODT project, did they include the Ekpeye community? No. When they were doing Rumuji, did they include the Ekpeye community? No. So, demand for inclusion of more Ekpeye communities in that project. We can make I think I have done the much I can with respect to this gathering today. Pipeline surveillance.
The chairman of the occasion, my able professor, the man who have led me thus far, the formation of Eulogies is his advice, and there is no other person that have been advising me in this journey I am other than Professor Steve Mwado. Eulogy was giving birth right from his office. When I told him the condition of my people, what my people have been going through, and he said that Chidi, I know you as a government fighter, that if you decide to take up the responsibility, that you know that I will succeed. And I looked at the level of neglect in Ekpeye land. And I asked myself, am I sure if I will be the Messiah to redeem my land? I went back home and I slept over it. When I woke up, and I became more convinced that take up the responsibility. That I am with you. I said, who are you that is with me? I heard a voice very clear. That the Ekpeye land needs liberation. So when I started the journey, sometimes I will go with fear. I say, with what is happening in Ekpeye land, let me not be killed or lynched. That even if I die, who will hear my voice? When I go back home again, the spirit will tell me, come and stand up. You are on a mission. The youths are dying every day, without anything to show for what they are fighting for. There is no communal dispute among us. Why our youths dying every day? Then I ask me again, with the abundant resources in the land, why is it that these resources have become a cost rather than a blessing to your people? Sometimes I will weep while I'm trying to address my people. I try to convince the elites, and they were looking at it as child's play, as those idiots. But they didn't know that some of us have actually been certificated. We have gone to university, we have done some research that we in turn bring development and end crisis in our land. So I decided to avail myself that opportunity and say that I will take up the responsibility. It does not matter who is in support or who is not in support. But glory be to God that all of them that we are not in support are today in support. So let me say it very clear, stand it very clear. My first topic is the unity of Ekpeye. My second topic is how do we harness the oil and gas resources that is already situated in our land. The third, insecurity should never be part of us because the resources we have is in abundance. So that can take care of any needs of anybody. So let me start with the unity of Ekpeye. It is so abundant and heartwarming that most of our people have been, their mind have been turned into being at war with one another. Somebody will tell you are from Uble, don't come to Uble and do work. Another one will tell you when there is a little job there, that don't come to Uble to do any work. Those things bring disunity. The other one at Uble will tell you so many business, don't come there. Meanwhile, the environmental impact of what is happening there is not only for Uble.
Yes.
It's not only for Uble. It's for the entire people of Ekpeye and beyond. Because every environmental impact assessment report, it counts on kilometers. Now, calculate from Indoka to Uble is almost 10 kilometers. So, Indoka automatically is host to NDPR. Ublero is host to NDPR. Okoma is host to NDPR. Because their operation, it affects these communities. But it's so disturbing that they will say in their PINL, that is what I will discuss with the Minister of Petroleum, that those communities must be included. You can't just say simply because you are well instituted in Bedele, you are well instituted in Odumese, you are well instituted in Oshoko, that these are only communities you can think of. No. There are important areas you have around there. And these things have divided our people over time. Akalolu, go to Akalolu, you will hardly find any person from Akalolu that is working in that flow station. Go to Ekpeye, you will hardly find somebody that is from Itu that is working in that flow station. Go to Ebenta, you will hardly see better people. My secretary is an engineer, and yet there is no job. We will end those things. It is high time we end it. It is high time we put a stop to that. I am passing this message to Ekpeye people that there should be no disunity. You can't take the chance of host community. Host community have their own chance. Uble has their own chance. Ekpeye have their own chance. So there is no need for rivalry. There is no need to say that, hey, let that man from Ekpeye come that is not their land. No! What makes local government to be a host to any multinationals? Is it not because it's the local government? Did they have any facility there? What makes Uble that the man is saying that Uble is Uble project? Does Uble have land at Uble? I'm asking so that if you are wrong anywhere, somebody should tell you. Does Uble as a name have land in Ubrana or Uble? No. So what makes it wrong? Is it not the discovery in Ubrana and Uble? So why can't Ekpeye be landlord? Why the disunity? Why are people trying to cut prices when there is no prices? Who will harness our opportunity at Obarama and what did they call it? And Bonison field. Less than 3,000 youths from Ekpeye will be gainfully employed. And that is why I'm out to make the preaching. Why we are in a meeting with the minister? So things were tabled. And I told them specifically that she is on a mission to liberate his people. That is why Ekpeye Liberation Movement has now come to stay. That is another forum of Ekpeye. We must liberate our people. So I don't want to get it anywhere because very soon all those who support that they should buy from Ubenta or wherever to everything. Follow. Anyway, the way of the day, already we are ahead of them. We have already gone to places on this issue. That is why I have not shown physical strength. But from January, I will start physical strength. They talk about not come there. I will go to the present people. I will go there. If you don't go, Ekpeye will be able to go. Let's have 500 to 1,000 opportunities we will love. Because of the selfishness of some individuals that they have promised them pain. That is not correlation to what you get as a favor. So nobody should trade on the name of a man. Nobody should cause disunity in the name of Uble. Today ends those disunity. Today ends those disunity. will go there. I will bring development to Ekpeye. The little tax they collected from Ekpeye, all the communities are benefiting from it without paying their money. So what is the talk for Ekpeye? So nobody should break this unity. Anything that is for anything today will be given to today. Since the government is involved, they will give it times 10. Since the government is involved, they will give it times 10. Because we know the business. I will know the ammo and the anywhere that belongs to Ekpeye is Ekpeye. Anywhere that belongs to Ekpeye, I have already investigated it. Ekpeye from this angle. They can see what I have done. We are not joking. We are not sleeping. We make demands for our people. And if you don't agree, you will agree. So that is the reason why I have come to appeal to my fathers, my leaders, that let us speak in one voice. Let us not be divided by the bambolas. Let us not be divided by the bambolas. The bambolas are those who want to live that earth may die. No! They do on the earth. In the few, they are the only people to live. Then why are they leading people? Why did they want people to follow them? Why did they want people to be at their service? It is not them only. It is the business of the people. Now, let us know our duty. Let us know our right. That is why Eulogies calling this as a transition program. We are going above the level people think we are going. I have it in good authority that Ekpeye land is one of the most endowed. Is one of the most endowed. Is one of the most endowed. That is why I'm still calling my brothers and sisters who are in the bush, who have no business in the bush. The bush cannot hide anybody. The bush cannot contain anybody. Bush is for animals. Bush is not for them. Let them go home. That we will join our hands together. That we will make this place a habitable place. That will make our environment peaceful. That all of us will live. And one day, when we go, we shall tell and we shall give testimony. We shall give account of what we have done on this earth. I appeal and I appeal to people that anyone who has been paid one way or the other, let us share our swords and let us embrace peace. Peace is priceless and terror is necessary. From January to Easter time, we should expect greater peace in Ekpeye. I also want to appeal to this media to appeal to NDDC. That since the creation of NDDC, Ekpeye presence has never been in NDDC. Any son of Ekpeye or daughter of Ekpeye is wanting to be in their midst. So I'm appealing to the President, Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, the man who has given me a renewed hope, and the man who has given the nation a renewed hope. I am appealing to you that Ekpeye's son or daughter should be considered to be among the one of NDDC. That when that is done, we will have a sense of belonging, and we cannot tell our people that let us support and come out in mass in making sure that its interest in the oil and gas business must be carried out. We must do all to protect the company's facilities. Nobody should be at home with them. We are out to eat. We will go to Ubeta and register our displeasure if they refuse to do what we have requested for. That is something nobody can stop us from that. So nobody, I repeat, nobody, anywhere they are, let them know that the time is now right. We have crossed the Rubicon. We are at the point of no return. Going back means you want to die. So we always go in the front. So let us speak in one voice and address our common challenges. I want to thank all the leaders here, the chairman of education, and everyone of the city.
I will allow the media. Probably I will be speaking some Ekpeye and speak some English.
No, use English.
I should use English?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do that for the benefit of everyone. I just want to go straight to the thing of our gathering today. The efforts of the federal government on pipeline sovereign initiative. If we can recall that a year ago, when the idea of the pipeline sovereign came on board, we gathered here to sensitize our people on what is coming and the need for us to be factor and the need for us to be included, that is inclusive participation in the oil business. Over the years, we agitated for resource control. We came with several methods and it did not work. The new movement, the new paradigm shift for our people as we have now advocated as activists of the oil and gas in the Gulf of Guinea, is inclusive participation in all ramifications, including the pipeline software. That is the area we can complement the federal government. On that note, in addition to the sovereignty that on ground, I posit as follows: community leaders, youth, in their various forms, to volunteer. Volunteerism is one of the key areas. So form anti-sabotage volunteers in their various communities, not only in pipeline, even in manifold station, even in flow station, even anywhere there is oil facility, including other infrastructure like electricity facilities. There are problems of vandalization. And the root cause of that from research is unemployment and hunger. So the two-way traffic is that when we complement the efforts of the government in the same way should also complement the efforts of the community by supporting, empowering the communities, empowering the youth through employment initiative. That is one of my duties. Then on the aspect of our not being proactive in participating in the oil and gas business, we have to take the stance of the business as usual now. We have to get involved as entrepreneurs, as business people, as youth, to know how we can get into oil business. Dangote is not from oil producing area, but he has gotten the biggest refinery in West Africa. Dangote is bigger than NNPC as far as oil refining is concerned, because it's an entrepreneur. Our youth can start now to be the Dangote of the future. Dangote started selling provision in a new global plaza in Kano. Today, he has taken over the oil sector. That is part of our inclusive participation. Now, having said that, Prof said so many things about our attitude. Some of us have been in this struggle for over 28 years to give our people a voice. The only person I can identify here as my contemporary with actually he mentioned and to follow his IG He's not a community leader. He can bear me witness. When we started to be the voice of the voiceless in the oil business in Ekpeye to give our people a sense of belonging. But there are problems that are constraints. We have some challenges and constraints which I may not want to go into detail because of time. But as an activist, we are still in the business because we are alive. Some of our contemporaries have died. In the struggle, we are only 28 years ago. Chibago Agri is here. It's not a community leader. Only two of us that are alive now to still be with the young people to continue the struggle. As we continue and we are alive, I pray God Almighty, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, to give Ekpeye people and all the people have come and the entire Nigeria the strength to get fully involved and enjoy the gold resources in our land, the gold-giving water in our land. Beside oil, the last I posit, let our youth begin to look into more in ICT. ICTs are developed. The advanced form of ICT now is AI, artificial intelligence. And the Federal Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation has launched a platform, AI Academy for youth, especially youth and women and all these other youth, to begin to adapt into the AI. That is the new movement now in ICT, which will bring more money than oil.
Ladies and gentlemen, actually, if I have an idea that a child will rise in Ekpeye to this magnitude of moving the people, bringing the people together and fighting what we fought 28 years ago, I would not have accepted his ownership. I would have been at the background to give him the needed support. The way I saw people drag for chairs shows acceptability. It shows that people have accepted this movement. It is a movement. We don't come here to eat rice. We don't come here to chew cola. We come here to continue from what our people started many years ago. I recognize you, Sheikh Abdulrazak. You are not too old to fight. Continue, day by day. Actually, we did this fight, and many of us have paid the supreme price. And in this area, we are only two still standing to talk. Himself and I. And so I plead with Ekpeye youth, leave politics. Politics will destroy you the more. This oil politics is far better than the politics you are hired as unpaid laborers. Nobody is paying you in politics. Ban all these stone rice and the small thing they will give you today and tomorrow cannot help your family. Where you can be empowered is this movement. There is money here. The money here is more than the money in politics. So I admonish you. I admonish you to support chief government. Follow him. Don't bother. The money in this bill will reach all of you. Togene will be at the background to support you. We will mobilize the communities to make sure you do what you want to do. I agree with you that you have met with the presidency. I also agree with you that you are going to meet the presidency again. Talk about Ekpeye. We will join you to make sure the project are do better. It's not moved anywhere.
There's thing that sometimes, somewhere, somehow in this world that you will gather here today to celebrate you on behalf of Ekpeye people. Here we today Omega. Come here, I say people here you that you witness here. It has never happened before in Ekpeye land, and it will not end here. We, as the custodians of culture and traditions in our various communities, will give you all the support that's needed to make this organization excel more than what it is today. It comes preventing leaks caused by malicious damage. It's a major challenge to gas, oil, water, pipeline operators face worldwide with ever tighter regulation. But in your reign, you have put a stop to illegality, pipeline vandalization, and other anti-crisis activities that occur in our pipelines. I thank you once more and will give you all the support needed. Make a name.
The National Channel Oil and Gas, the Professor of Environmental Sociologist. By that, let me dwell on the existing protocol. Okay, that Total is cheating Ekpeye is an understatement. Ekpeye, as an ethnic nation, is not, unquote, benefiting anything from Total. Ekpeye comprises 2 local governments. Found it proved that Ekpeye in Total was captured as one community. When I was in Ekpeye youth comprising 2 local governments was given 1 vote from Total. Again, our neighboring brothers, our brothers. Again, it's only 17 communities. Let me tell you why I said Ekpeye is not benefiting anything. Again has 17 communities. But these 17 communities has held total to ransom. There is no group, there is no people that total respect than Ege people. Ege has primary school scholarships, secondary school scholarship, university, postgraduate, undergraduate, and overseas scholarship. Where is the bare own? If you go to the air today, all the oil companies found and located in Ege land are all in the Ekpeye land. Where is the bare own? Now, if you come down there, you will be hearing generator. If you go to Ege, there is no mechanic, generator mechanic. There is no place where they recharge gas. No gas station where they load gas, cooking gas in the whole Ege. Why? Because they have steady light. They have the gas plant at everything. And if people rose and said, convert this gas to Topa and give us light. They stood by it. Not the player today. The power supply in Ege does not blink. And look at it. If the Topa has fault and they want to repair it and they connect Ege to NEPA, there is an organization called Ege People's Assembly, EPA. The condition they give total and total accepted. Every day, as they connect Ege to NEPA, they are paying Ege people 2 million naira every day. Quote me, 2 million every day. And that will make total. Within 1 week, they will repair the Topa. Then if it is 1 month, the last service was about 3 weeks. And that was when Ahoda had steady light because of Ege people. 17 communities. Ekpeye, let us wake up. This is a final call. This is a wake-up call. Children of Guinea. When Ege total came to Ege, somebody, just like one community did, stood, said Ege people must have what belongs to us, to them. Mbato from Erema, he received so many bullets. Ege people got it because there was no betrayal. Ekpeye, we are known for betraying. Before you know it, now Chile will betray. But this fight, there shouldn't be betrayal. Chile, you will now be the immature of Ekpeye land. Now, Udiaboku, during Christmas, Obodo, one nama. If you go to Boku, Amatana go. A family is scattered in total as a community. Where's the main home? How many persons in the bed are working in total? When total sacked from staff, let's get some of the priest of Blessed Memory was involved. I give people rose. They stood. He was recalled. Ekpeye, can we stand that way? The fight has started. He had a one happened to Chile also. No betrayal. If we betray, most of us here, we toy our hard-earned money to send our children to university. Go to again, a community as an SMU, who was the watcher. You are entitled to more than 10 scholarships, university scholarships. Total is total not in the land. If Ajib don't have his donation in the land, Ajib is there. Total is there. Electric is there. And where is our goal? Chile goes. We have to do this fight. Time will not wait. I will follow you. But this is the time. Eminence, no betrayal. Eminence youth, no betrayal. Eminence CDC, no betrayal. If you get a gift, there is a woman wing. Every women
education by giving us a good advice. But there is a question I want to ask ourselves. And the question is, are we ready for this fight?
Very well.
Are we ready for this fight?
Very well. Very well.
Because that is a story they used to tell us those days in school. And this story goes that there is one military word I want to go on there. That the commander told all the officers to be ready. At the point of the river that they are going to cross, after crossing, he told them that all the boats will be burned down. Why they burn the boat is for you to have that thought and determination for you to go for that fight. Now we have gathered here for a purpose, and the purpose is for us to liberate Ekpeye from this marginalization. That is why I asked that question, that all we are ready. The movement that field has been top notch, and it's now a household name with all the men cut across Ubita, the host. Are we ready to fight with the host, Ubita? I am asking this question because the fight has already started. If you watch where through your media, you will see the protest that goes on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The protest is still on because what belongs to Ekpeye must remain in Ekpeye land. The movement of field is not only the movement of field. So for that, we are agitating that the gas plant should be processed in Ubita. The gas plant should be built in Ubita because of the economic value. If we allow that again, that economic value will be shared. That is why I asked that question. Are we ready to fight this fight? If we are ready, please, our fathers, our mothers, and the youth, I am begging all of us, let us try and support this cause. It will help us in one way or the other. The others, the against have been repeated their own. It is now the turn of the man. So let us rise to our feet. Please, it is now our turn to shine. Please don't sabotage this effort. It is for our own cause. It is for our own benefit. It is for our own economy. Let us join the effort of Eulogies to move this fight forward. I want to appreciate everyone that find ourselves to be in this place. Please, we need your support. Let this support not end here. As we are gathered here again, we still want you to support us once again, so that we get what belongs to us. Eulogies belongs to everybody, belongs to every person. The fight for Eulogies is for liberation, is for benefit, is for skill acquisition, is for scholarship, is for economic of Ekpeye. Please, Ekpeye people, let's all join hands to make sure we get what we want.
All right, sir. Let's meet you officially.
Yes, I'm Comrade Dogini Chidi, the National Chairman of Ekpeye Oil and Gas.
Yes, the program today talks about sensitizing the environment or people about pipeline surveillance. Yes,
pipeline surveillance has come to stay, and the federal government initiative of pipeline surveillance have actually made our environment to be peaceful. Because over time, we have had a series of pollution as a result of oil exploration and exploitation activities, coupled with the pipeline sabotage that have been going on in all Niger Delta communities. So since the resumption of pipeline surveillance, there have been relatively calmness in the pipeline activities, and that have also increased the output in production, which Nigeria is feeding large with. So we are saying that our people must come into terms with what has come to stay, and actually these pipeline surveillance have actually brought an opportunity that our youth who have been resting for over time have now been carefully employed. So we are calling on the federal government. We have done our part. We have told our people there must be calmness in the pipe, that all efforts must be on deck to make sure that we move our society forward, that we protect federal government facilities. In as much as we are doing that, in returns, we expect dividends of what we have done to the federal government. Thank you very much.
Sir, you talked about amnesty next year. Can you please throw more light on it?
Yes, amnesty is of a key interest to me and Ekpeye people. And we have gone as far as meeting the amnesty office in Abuja. We have written several letters and we have engaged them in discussions. Also, the man Ekpeye, aka Tom Polo, is also very interested through his field marshals We have told them, we have come into discussions with them, and they said by January, they will kickstart the process so that Ekpeye ethnic nation can be peaceful. Thank you very much.
Okay, finally, if I may ask, please talk more, just put more light on, you were saying that the fight has started. Can you tell us what kind of fight we are engaged in? Is it legal battle or how?
As the word implies, the fight has started. We are saying we will start to engage the Federal Ministry of Petroleum. We will engage all relevant agencies in as much as the oil and gas struggle is concerned. And we are saying that people must be united to confront their common challenges, because there is no need one will be at war when there is no war. There is no need one will be disunited when there is no disunity. Because what we have in Ekpeye is enough. We have army of natural resources that can take our people, that will make our people not to be in the bush any longer. Every son and daughter of Ekpeye is not supposed to be in the bush, because we have enormous natural resources that can contain all of us. And so I'm calling on all sons and daughters of Ekpeye to share their sword, accept the amnesty program that is about to come, which I know the amnesty also offers a better opportunity for them. So I am saying Ekpeye will be peaceful. And those who want to betray the struggle of Ekpeye people, we are saying no to that. They must give away, so that Ekpeye people can address their common challenges. The Ubeta gas project is a team that will come to address the common challenges of Ekpeye. That nothing, no person can take that thing out from Ekpeye. It is in our own capacity as Ekpeye people to locate where the gas plant will be situated in line with the environmental impact assessment. Because environmental impact assessment is also known as needs assessment. You assess the needs of the people and know exactly what you will do to ameliorate their suffering. And that is why we are saying that Ekpeye will get it right in this Ubeta gas project. So that is what I have to, this is the message I have to pass to my people. Thank you and God bless.